Welcome back to English Ascent Daily. I'm so happy you are here. Maybe you had a busy day. You worked, studied, cleaned the house, answered messages, or helped someone. Now you feel tired. Your body wants rest, and your mind also wants a break. It is like your phone battery is very low. You can still use it, but everything feels slow. We always remember to charge our phones, but sometimes we forget to recharge ourselves. We keep working and say, I will rest later. But later does not always come. There is always one more thing to do, one more message, one more small job. Even when we sit down, our mind may still be busy. So sometimes we need to stop for a little while. A short walk, a quiet cup of coffee, some music, or a good night's sleep can make us feel fresh again. You do not need a big vacation every time. Sometimes a small break is enough. Many people think rest means doing nothing, but rest is not useless time. Your body and brain need time to recover after work, stress, and daily problems. If you keep going without a break, small things can start to feel very big. A simple email can annoy you. A small mistake can make you upset. Even choosing what to eat for dinner can feel like a difficult exam. That is often a sign that you need to slow down and recharge. Think about your energy like money in a bank account. Every task takes a little energy. Getting ready in the morning takes energy. Driving to work takes energy. Talking to people takes energy. Making decisions takes energy. Even scrolling on your phone can make your mind tired. If you keep spending energy all day and never put anything back, you will feel empty. Recharging means putting some energy back into your day. The first thing you can do is notice your own signs. Maybe you become quiet when you are tired. Maybe you get angry faster. Maybe you lose focus and read the same sentence 3 times. Maybe you open the fridge, look inside, and forget why you opened it. That can happen to anyone. Your body and mind often give you small signals before you feel completely tired. The goal is to notice those signals early. One simple way to recharge is to take short breaks. You do not need one free hour. Even 5 or 10 minutes can help. Stand up, stretch your arms, look out of a window, drink some water, walk around the room. If you work at a desk, move your body for a few minutes. A short break can help you return to your work with a clearer mind. Sometimes the best answer to a hard problem is not more thinking. It is a short break. Fresh air can also help. If the weather is nice, go outside for a short walk. You do not need special shoes, a fitness plan, or a perfect park. Walk around your neighborhood, down your street, or around the block. If you live near a quiet trail or a small park, that is even better. Look at the trees. Notice the sky. Let your eyes look at something farther away than a screen. A simple walk can change the feeling of your whole day. Another way to recharge is to give your brain less noise. Many of us wake up and check our phones before our feet even touch the floor. Then we see messages, news, videos, comments, and alerts. Our brain becomes busy before breakfast. Try giving yourself a few quiet minutes in the morning. You can make coffee, open the curtains, or sit near a window without checking everything right away. The world will survive for 10 minutes without you. Food and water matter too. When you are tired, it is easy to forget basic things. Maybe you skip lunch because you are busy. Then at 4 in the afternoon, you wonder why you feel bad. Your body needs regular food and enough water. You do not need a perfect diet every day. Just try to eat meals that give you steady energy. A sandwich, fruit, yogurt, eggs, soup, or a simple home meal can be better than running on coffee and hope. Coffee can be helpful, of course. Many people in the United States start the day with it. But coffee is not the same as rest. If your body is asking for sleep, another cup may only hide the problem for a while. You might feel awake, but still feel tired inside. Sometimes the brave choice is not ordering the largest coffee. Sometimes the brave choice is going to bed earlier. Sleep is one of the most important ways to recharge. A good night of sleep helps your body, memory, mood, and focus. Try to have a simple bedtime routine. Lower the lights. Put work away. Stop checking messages. Make the room comfortable. You can read a few pages of a book or listen to something calm. Your routine does not need to be perfect. The goal is to help your brain understand that the busy part of the day is ending. It also helps to stop bringing every problem into bed with you. This is not always easy. Sometimes your brain starts a meeting at midnight. Suddenly it remembers a bill, a conversation from 3 days ago, and something you need to buy next Tuesday. If this happens, keep a small notebook near your bed. Write the thought down and tell yourself, I can deal with this tomorrow. You are not solving the problem at midnight anyway, so your pillow should not become an office. Another kind of rest is emotional rest. Sometimes your body is not very tired, but your emotions are. Maybe you have been listening to other people's problems all week. Maybe you have been trying to stay positive for everyone. Maybe you are worried about money, family, work, or the future. Emotional tiredness is real. You may need time alone, a quiet conversation with someone you trust, or simply a little space from people who ask too much from you. It is okay to say no sometimes. You do not need to join every plan, answer every call, or solve every problem. Saying no can protect your energy. You can say, I can't do that tonight, or can we do it another day? These are simple, polite sentences. You do not need a long excuse. Your time has value. Your energy also has value. If you give all of it away, you will have very little left for yourself. A lot of people also need a break from being productive all the time. We often think every minute should have a purpose. We listen to a podcast while walking. We answer emails while eating. We clean while talking on the phone. We try to do 2 or 3 things at once, but sometimes doing only one thing is relaxing. Eat dinner and just eat dinner. Take a shower and just take a shower. Sit on the porch and just sit there. You can also recharge by doing something you enjoy for no serious reason. Watch a funny show, bake cookies, work on a puzzle, play with your dog, call an old friend, go to a bookstore, drive to your favorite coffee shop, sit in the backyard. These small activities may look simple, but they can make life feel lighter. Not everything needs to improve your career or teach you a new skill. Fun has value too. Weekend rest is helpful, but do not try to put all your rest into Saturday and Sunday. If Monday through Friday feels like a long race, you may reach the weekend with no energy left. Try to build small moments of rest into normal days. 10 quiet minutes after work can help. A short walk after dinner can help. Turning off your phone for a little while can help. Small daily breaks are easier than waiting for one perfect day. Sometimes we say, I will rest after I finish everything. The problem is that everything is never finished. There will always be dishes, laundry, emails, plans, bills, and something new on your list. If you wait for a completely empty schedule, you may wait forever. Rest has to become part of the schedule, not a reward at the end of it. You can rest even when there is still something left to do. It can also help to make your home feel calmer. You do not need to redesign your whole house. Small changes are enough. Clear one chair, put away a few things, open a window, turn on a warm lamp in the evening, make your bed. A calmer space can make your mind feel calmer too. If your room looks like a tornado just had a meeting there, cleaning one small area can already make a difference. Your social life can recharge you or drain you. Some people make you feel lighter after you talk with them. Other people make you feel like you just finished a 3-hour meeting. Pay attention to that. Spend more time with people who are kind, easy to be around, and able to listen. You do not need a huge group of friends. One good conversation with the right person can be more relaxing than a crowded party. Recharging does not always mean being alone. You might recharge by having breakfast with your sister, watching a football game with your family, or getting burgers with a friend. You might enjoy a Sunday drive, a picnic at a local park, or a quiet afternoon at home with people you like. The important question is simple. After this activity, do you feel better, calmer, or more alive? If yes, it is probably helping you recharge. Your mind also needs breaks from negative information. It is easy to spend a lot of time reading bad news, angry comments, and online arguments. You may tell yourself, I am just checking one thing, and 30 minutes later, you are upset about 5 things you cannot control. Staying informed is useful, but you do not need to carry the whole world in your pocket all day. It is okay to step away from the screen. Try creating a small, quiet hour once in a while. During that hour, do not work. Do not check social media. Do not answer messages unless something is truly important. Make tea, take a shower, read, stretch, or sit outside. At first, an hour may feel too long, so start with 20 minutes. The goal is not to become a different person. The goal is to give your brain a little less information. Another useful idea is to ask yourself, what kind of tired am I? Maybe your body is tired and needs sleep. Maybe your mind is tired and needs quiet. Maybe you are bored and need something fun. Maybe you feel lonely and need connection. Maybe you have been around people all day and need time alone. Different kinds of tiredness need different kinds of rest. A nap will not fix every problem, and a movie will not fix every kind of stress. For example, imagine you come home after a long workday in Chicago. You sit on the couch and start scrolling through your phone. 1 hour later, you are still tired, but now your neck hurts too. That was a break, but it may not have been good rest. Maybe what you really needed was a shower, dinner, 10 minutes outside, and an early night. Rest is not only about stopping, it is about choosing something that truly helps you feel better. You do not have to make your recharge time look beautiful. Social media can make rest look like candles, expensive blankets, perfect rooms, and a cup of tea next to a clean white book. Real life is not always like that. Maybe your recharge time is sitting in old sweatpants and eating leftover pizza while your laundry is still in the dryer. If you feel calm and your mind gets a break, it still counts. Be careful with the idea that you must earn rest. You are a human being, not a machine. Machines also need maintenance and they do not feel guilty about it. You do not need to finish 10 tasks before you are allowed to sit down. If you are tired, take a break. If you need sleep, sleep. If you need a slower evening, make the evening slower. Rest helps you continue. It is not the enemy of progress. At the same time, recharging does not mean avoiding every hard thing. Sometimes we feel tired because we have delayed a small task for too long. The task stays in our mind and uses energy. Maybe you need to make one phone call, pay one bill, or clean one corner of the kitchen. Finishing a simple task can also make you feel lighter. The key is balance. Do not push yourself too hard, but do not let small, unfinished jobs follow you everywhere. A simple plan can help. Choose 3 things that recharge you. Maybe your list is sleep, walking, and music. Maybe it is cooking, reading, and time with family. Maybe it is the gym, a hot shower, and 20 minutes without your phone. Keep your list easy. When you feel low on energy, look at it and choose one thing. You do not need to decide from zero every time you are tired. You can also protect your energy before you lose it. Do not wait until you are completely exhausted. If you know Friday will be very busy, make Thursday evening lighter. If you have an early meeting, go to bed earlier. If you have been around people all day, give yourself some quiet time at night. This is like charging your phone before a trip. You prepare because you know you will need energy later. Pay attention to your mornings too. A rushed morning can make the whole day feel harder. Try to prepare one or two things the night before. Put out your clothes. Pack your bag. Decide what you will eat for breakfast. Then the morning has fewer decisions. This does not sound exciting, but it can save energy. Sometimes peace comes from very boring things, and that is perfectly fine. Small routines can make your day feel safe and steady. Maybe you drink water after you wake up. Maybe you take a short walk after lunch. Maybe you turn off work notifications after dinner. Maybe you read for 10 minutes before bed. These simple actions tell your brain there is a time for work and there is also a time for rest. When this becomes normal, recharging feels easier. And please remember that rest can look different at different times in your life. A college student may need a quiet afternoon after exams. A parent may dream of 20 minutes alone in a silent room. Someone with a busy office job may need movement after sitting all day. Someone who works on their feet may need to sit down and do almost nothing. There is no one perfect way to recharge. Your needs can also change from day to day. Yesterday, you may have wanted to meet friends. Today, you may want to stay home. Last week, a long walk made you feel great. Tonight, you may just need sleep. Listen to yourself. You are allowed to change your mind. Recharging is not a strict plan. It is a way of paying attention to your energy and giving yourself what you need. If you have a very busy life, start small. Do not create a huge new routine that becomes another job. Pick one small change. Maybe tonight you will put your phone away 30 minutes before bed. Maybe tomorrow you will take a 10-minute walk after lunch. Maybe this weekend you will give yourself one quiet hour. Small actions are easier to repeat, and repeated actions can change how you feel. Also, do not compare your rest with someone else's rest. Your friend may love a crowded concert. You may feel tired just thinking about the parking. Another person may love hiking for 5 hours. You may prefer a quiet coffee shop and a book. That is fine. The best way to recharge is the one that works for you, not the one that looks impressive in a picture. Here is a simple reset you can use on a busy day. First, stop for a moment and take a slow breath. Then drink some water. Stand up and move your shoulders and legs. Look away from your screen. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? Maybe the answer is food. Maybe it is quiet. Maybe it is fresh air. Maybe you just need 5 minutes with no one asking you for anything. This small check can help you understand your energy before you become too tired. You can even make a tiny recharge rule for your workday. After a long task, give yourself a short pause before starting the next one. Do not use every break to check social media. Sometimes that only gives your brain more information. Instead, walk to the kitchen, refill your water, step outside, or sit quietly for a minute. If you work from home, this is especially useful because work can easily follow you from the desk to the couch and then to the dinner table. And remember, a good break does not need to be exciting. You do not need a weekend in Miami every time you feel tired. That would be nice, but your bank account may also need a break. A peaceful evening at home can be enough. Turn off some notifications, make a simple meal, put on comfortable clothes, let the day become slower. Small, peaceful moments may not look special, but they can give you the energy to start again with a better mood. You may feel much better when you stop before your energy is empty. A little break at the right time can change the rest of your day. So, when you feel your energy getting low, do not ignore it. Notice it. Ask yourself what kind of tired you feel. Then choose a simple way to recharge. Drink water, eat something, step outside, take a short break. Call someone you enjoy. Put your phone down. Go to bed earlier. You do not need to fix your whole life in one evening. You just need to give yourself a little energy back. Before we finish, think about one thing you can do for yourself today. Not next week, not after everything is done. Today. Maybe it is a quiet dinner. Maybe it is a warm shower. Maybe it is 20 minutes with no screen. Maybe it is going to bed at a better time. Choose one thing and keep it simple. Your body and mind work for you every day. Give them a little care in return. Thank you for spending this time with me on English Ascent Daily. I hope this conversation helped you slow down and think about your own energy. Keep learning English, keep taking small steps, and remember that rest is part of a good life too. You do not always need to do more. Sometimes you need to stop, recharge, and come back with a clearer mind.